Welcome back, everyone, to our whiteboard segment. Burton and Ernie talk football with Fauria. We're talking, Ernie, kickoff coverage and what happened on Sunday against the Buffalo Bills.
Right. So what we have, just so everybody understands, on the board here, the black. This would be the Bills, the kickoff return team.
Right.
Okay. The numbers over there are the Patriots, the kickoff coverage team. So you number the kickoff coverage. 1 through 5 coming outside in. I don't even know what on this new dynamic kickoff. We used to talk guards, tackles, and ends. So I've just got the Bills with the V's.
Okay, good.
I don't know exactly what they call them. And what happened here, because they had a couple big two returns that could have gone for touchdowns.
Right.
And a third one, which was, these were huge plays. In fact, the Bills first, we talked about the Bills scored 5 straight touchdowns. Well, the first 2, they started on the Patriots side of the 50 because of the kickoff return. And, of course, the one even tacked on a 15-yard penalty. So these are huge plays in the game. And you think about when this happens. You score.
Right.
This is your opportunity now to go nail the other team, inside, I guess now the 30-yard line. Get the fans behind you hooting and hollering. It's the big momentum plays in the game.
Buffalo was averaging almost 40 yards return.
Yeah, and that first kickoff return to start the second half was such a momentum, mental boost to that entire team, especially that offense having a short field.
And if you remember, Christian, of course, this was, Coach Bill Belichick is huge on special teams, and that's what he always said. This is the biggest momentum play in football.
Yeah.
And
it's back in business again because a lot of teams are benefiting from it.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And it's just a whole interesting, the whole dynamic kickoff.
So who's blocking who here? What's going on?
So the big thing that we have here is number three, the returns that Buffalo executed. They got the double team on number 3.
Okay.
With Anthony Jennings. And, of course, with the new rules, used to be you could get up a full 30-yard head of steam before you were going to meet that.
Now you're not that far apart.
Now it's right there.
Right.
And they got him double-teamed, which are these outside 2 men, got him double-teamed right here, which really what happened was it created effectively a wall because the pursuit that the Patriots had, coming from the inside, basically ran into that double team. So you double team one man and you create a logjam. Everybody else hits there, and then
so it's like a car crash. Everybody just runs in. Everybody runs into each other.
That's pretty much what it is. It's a car crash. Right?
Although the speed is a little bit slower than it used to be.
But it's like on a snowy day on the
and they just keep running into each other.
Yeah.
Right.
But it creates a lane, doesn't it?
So it creates. You get a wall here. You get this man. You get a kick out here on the off returner who's not getting ball. Kicks out on number 2. And you lead through on number 1, and it's really like an off tackle play running. You get the double team, you get the kick out, and you get the lead through, and it's really the same thing as running off tackle. And we're going to give a shout out here to Anthony Borregales, the kicker, who saved 2 touchdowns. One of them, he was the man who actually got the returner out of bounds. The other one, he made the returner slow down and deal with him, which allowed the pursuit to come from the backside. But as I was saying, this is when, back in the day when, you had the kickoff was a 40-yard, 50-yard sprint.
Right.
The first thing that our punters and kickers did every day
was what?
Was work on form tackling.
Well, kickers had to learn how to tackle?
Oh, that was funny.
Because you can tell a kicker, and it proved it for Borregales on Sunday, a couple of times a year, it's going to be you are the last line of defense, and you can save a touchdown a couple of times.
So kickers actually practice tackling?
And they have shoulder pads on, and most important,
I thought kickers weren't football players.
Well, they're not.
Most important,
yes,
it's really important for kickers. For the play size, you have your mouthpiece in. Okay, you do not want to be running down. Oh God, I wish I had my mouth guard.
Well, I would say the funniest time of the year was in the late summer before the regular season practices started, and we used to have the kickers going tackling drills like all the other players, and watching those guys attempt to tackle somebody, a skill position player in space, hilarious. I don't think it ever happened.
I'll tell you who could do it. Adam Vinatieri.
No, he couldn't do it either.
I remember Adam Vinatieri ran down Herschel Walker.
Totally different. He was chasing somebody instead.
Well, he still had to chase him and tackle him.
Yeah, but that's easy. If you're fast, you can chase him down.
It's not easy tackling Herschel Walker.
I'm going to tell you this. opening kickoff.
Yeah.
Super Bowl 53,
Yeah.
Patriots into him, and Cordell Patterson, he got about a 40-yard return.
Yeah.
That kicker forced him out of bounds, and the reason that the kicker forced him out of bounds
Was what?
Was that he was carrying the football in his inside arm.
So he couldn't
stiff arm.
So he couldn't stiff arm. If he'd had it in his, and I told him, CP, if you have it in the proper arm, you stiff arm him
and go to the house.
It would have been it would have been the difference between a nice 40-yard return and 100 yards to the house in the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
The details matter.